Hey, this is the first time I've showered since Sunday. It is now Tuesday. You're welcome. I also dyed my hair. I'm gonna make a video sooner, but then post-op depression happened and that really sucks. And then I went to the beach and then I went to California to drop off my boyfriend because he moved there. And it is now 4 months since my surgery, so why not make a video of 1 month to 4 months, and hopefully that's good enough because that's all I have. So around June 21st, the glue around my incision started to flake off. The glue wasn't like gross, it was just itchy, but it was like healing plus glue coming off, and it was like hard not to scratch the hell out of it. So it was numb all around here and then all up here, so that was a little bit hard to deal with because I couldn't feel my boobs and it was a little weird. It kind of felt like alienish, like I said before. It was like you have this new part in your body. I mean, it's not new, but it's new to me. My surgery was June 8th, and then so around June 22nd I started walking on the track and exercising. Not anything like weights because I couldn't do that yet. I had to wait till 6 weeks to do that. So I was just walking on the track, making sure that I didn't gain weight like my gallbladder surgery where I gained a lot of weight after. I actually have stayed the same since my surgery. I was hoping to lose, but a lot of stuff happened. So I've stayed around 185. I'm still trying to go down to maybe like 160, I don't know. Around June 27th, I was mostly just completely off Vicodin. And before that, I wouldn't take it like every day, like a schedule. I would take it when, say, when my nerves would start to come back, it would be like really painful. It would be like if you like fall asleep and then you kind of wake it up, it's that pins and needles kind of feeling. It was like that. But like I was also being stabbed, so I did have to take Vicodin a few times, and there was one occasion, I think, when my nipples started to have feeling back. I had really sharp pain to the point where I was like nauseous, and I already have chronic pain, so it made it worse. And so I did have to take Vicodin. They lasted like 3 days, and after that it was fine. I kind of got used to the pain, but I think it only took 3. I think it took like 1 every day when it got bad, and then it was fine. Around June 29th, I started to wear different bras because the one I had, my surgical bra, which you saw in my last video, was getting tighter because my boobs were filling out, the hard parts were getting softer. It was just becoming more boob-ish and not square. So I did wear like tight, it was all spandex bra. It was like a sports bra, but it was tight enough to keep them secure, but it was so soft and so much better than that awful surgical bra that I hated and you don't even know, and if I could I would burn it right now, but I'm not. On July 2nd I was starting to go on hikes, and I don't mean like 3-mile hikes. I mean like 1 mile one way and then a mile back. Like it was me trying to get myself active and not letting my muscles go down too much. Even though my upper body did, I didn't want my lower body to lose the muscle strength because I count on a lot of that muscle strength for my fibromyalgia. June 6th was my 1 month, and that was exciting. I think about a week later, a 5-week post-op appointment with my plastic surgeon, and that was awesome. Everything was healing great. A lot of the glue was pretty much off. I had to wear a bra every day except at night for another week, and then after that I did go out and buy some nice bras, but they had to be spandex, not all cotton, no wire, like no regular bras, and I still can't fit regular bras. I was still sore at my 5-week appointment. Of course, it was only 5 weeks, so I still had some bruising. It was still painful all right here, I think, and all up here. It wasn't like terrible, like I could deal with it. I didn't need Vicodin. I was already taking nerve medication for my fibromyalgia, so that helped a lot with the nerve pain, because after your surgery, obviously all the nerves have to reattach that were broken from the incision, so it was a lot of painful nerve feelings, but luckily I was on medication. Around July 11th, I started to have really bad post-op depression, and that's not something people talk about. And I have post-op depression after every surgery. And I think the reason this was hard for me is because my chest has been the main point of my body since 6th grade. I had a C. Everyone pointed it out. Everyone joked about it. It was just who I was. I was the person with big boobs, and it was hard to go from that to knowing that I can go out and my chest won't be stared at. I mean, I still have a nice sized chest, like, it's not like a bad size. It was just like, you know, it's not like, oh my god, look at those boobs. It's just regular everyday boobs that you see. Like, there's nothing exciting. Oh, I've never seen G-sized boobs. Like, I don't have to deal with that anymore. And it was a little bit hard at first. It did take a while to really realize that this wasn't just a surgery. This was life-changing. My back got better. I stood straight up a lot of the time. Like, I'm not in pain from doing normal things and going to the gym, and it was really hard to accept that, and I don't think it's talked about enough. I think it should definitely be talked about more, especially in a community that has chronic pain, bipolar, which I had a lot of trouble with, depression, anxiety. Like, it's scary, and a lot of people go through it and they're afraid to talk about it, and I really advise people to talk about it because it was really hard for me, but I made sure I talked about it. I made posts on Instagram about it, about how I felt, about what I was going through, because I didn't want other people to go through it alone. And that was a big part of my surgery, is understanding post-op depression and this huge body change, and going from scared to absolutely loving my body and my chest and everything that I can do now. I can wear shirts like this that I used to not be able to because my chest would be like this. Like, I can wear cute bras and I don't have to wear big thick strapped ones. I don't know if you can still see it, but yeah, I have an indent here from my old chest and like my bras, and that's it's a big difference going from this little strap. I also had to massage my boobs a lot. I still do, from 4 to 6 months, he said, and that is to get the hard parts, to soften them up, to get them less of a square shape, and more of, you know, the round boob-like. And it did take a while, and it took a lot of finding where the hard parts were and like trying to get them out, and then I had to, like, my scars on the side, I had to keep rubbing them, and I still do because they are sore and they're still, the nerves are still connecting, they're still healing. And to help that healing and to bring along the nerves reattaching, you need to rub and all that stuff, which is not bad because it makes it feel better, but it's also weird because you're sitting there like, yes, getting all the hard parts out. And that's sometimes a little bit weird. So July 15th was my boyfriend's going away party that I hosted, and I wore a dress without a bra, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. Not having to wear a bra, and they're perky, and I looked adorable. Like, it was a really good day. And then the next day we left for the beach, I could wear a bathing suit, like a one-piece cute bathing suit, and not have to shove my chest in, and it was so amazing. August 3rd, I went back to the gym, which was amazing. I had to work up muscles again because up here I lost a lot of muscle from obviously not being able to raise my arms for a while. I used to be able to lift 5 pounds, and now I can only lift 3 pounds, like, you know, doing certain workouts. But I went back to physical therapy for my lower body, so that was getting enough workout. And then the end of August, sadly, I had to fly out to California with my boyfriend so he could go to law school, which was nice. It was, you know, I love California, I love San Diego. It was a great trip. It was a little sad to leave him, but that wasn't the scary part. A little bit about my chest, just, you know, one last thing before I end this video. Around my areolas, they did have to cut them out, maybe, my nipples, and put them back on. Not only do my areolas look smaller because, you know, you had to cut around, but they look like real areolas. My nipples have way more feeling than I did before. Because my chest was so large before, I lost a lot of feeling in them because of circulation, so I didn't feel them. They were inverted. It was not fun. But now, very, very clean. They're very nice looking. They don't look like deep or strong. It's very, very clean line. Let me show you. See, very clean line. It's not deep, it's not scary, it's very nice. It does go all the way around my boob, and then it goes up and then around my nipple, and that's about it. It's not like ugly or scary. If you had the money to afford good scar cream, yours probably would be gone. I'm still broke. It's the last time I did. To having my surgery is that I don't have this big chest when I'm laying down trying to watch TV, like they're not in my face. Chins, and then my boobs were here, and it was like I couldn't breathe. I could lay on my stomach, kind of. I still have a little bit of pain after 4 months, but that's normal. It's still healing. I can lay on my side. I don't have to wear a bra all the time. I can go out braless if I want. No one's gonna notice. You don't know if I'm wearing a bra right now, and I probably could not wear a bra right now, and you wouldn't notice. Was it worth it? Was it worth getting your boobs chopped off, having another surgery in less than a year, and going from a G to a D? And let me tell you, it was worth it. Every second. I would have done it again if I had to. Hopefully I don't. I'm gonna try to never gain too much weight, because I will. If you ask yourself, would I find it worth it? And think about what you hate about your chest, and then think about how things would be different with a smaller chest. And maybe that will help you decide whether you like it. So I will leave you with that. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!